What's up, y'all? It's me again. Got another topic for you. So we're gonna talk about guns in America, right? So they got this big thing going on. It's been going on for a while, and they want to try to take guns from people. They want to have these stricter gun regulations and all this other stuff. And it's like it's not fair in a lot of ways because they trying to restrict people, law-abiding citizens, from having guns. Um, they're making it harder for people who have a criminal background to get guns. I'm not gonna be real specific on it right now. I'm gonna do some more research and come back with something else pertaining to the subject. So my thing is this: with all these people that threaten and want to talk about invading America, right? What I think would be the most ridiculous thing that any individual would even think about doing, right? You have all these people in America that own guns legally and illegally. If I had a football team, let's say we had the Super Bowl, right? And we down fourth quarter, last 4 minutes of the game, right? Let's say the quarterback and the running back get hurt, and we got 30 yards to go. If I could go into the crowd and grab a fan, suit them up, and see if I can get those fans to get, to close the gap on those 30 yards, I would as a coach, right? And maybe we'll win the game. Most definitely, some able-bodied people out there that probably be able to do something like that. If you are a country and you having people invade your country and you allowed your citizens to have guns lawfully, how many Americans do you think will come out their house if we are invaded? Hmm? How many Americans do you think will come out their house with guns and participate to and help defend their country without being enlisted into the Air Force, Marines, Army, Coast Guard, whatever, without being a police officer, without being deputized? I'm pretty sure there's whole neighborhoods, they're strapped up, ready to rock and roll at a moment's notice if they feel like the country is going to be invaded by aliens or some other country or whatever the case may be. If it's going to be patriotic and we're going to help defend this country from an invading force, these folks gonna come out their closets, they're gonna come out their garages, their bunkers, or whatever they got. They're gonna come out and they're gonna help defend this country to the end. So I feel like gun laws are ridiculous to a degree because there's people who, in a situation like that, you will want your fans to come out and help if they can. You want your fans to strap up and have your back if they possibly can. You know what I'm saying? I thought about this scenario years ago as a kid when I was watching Red Dawn. I was like, what if something like that really happened? The possibilities. That's like we have, let me Google it real quick. So right now we have about 40% of Americans say they or someone in their household owns a gun, and 20% of individuals, about 72 million people, report owning a gun. Now, I go back and it's like 393 million guns. They say the SAS estimates that American civilians own 393 million guns. That's retarded. Okay, so how many? We're gonna say how many servicemen are in America? Excuse me, I don't do no edits. So I'm gonna do fast as I can. So you have about 1.4 million active duty. This number is 30.8% smaller than it was in 1990 when there were 2.1 million active duty members. So, and then you talking about that plus the number of people who own guns, man, that's more than enough help to help defend this country. So I'm like, for y'all to even say, for anybody to even say, oh, we need to get rid of guns, y'all are retarded, man. I don't own a gun. Personally, I don't. But to if I had a stick or a big knife or a crossbow or something like that, and I could help use that to help defend this country, I most definitely would. But I'm just saying, people are not thinking realistically about this, and we get threats and foolishness all the time. They tell us, oh, they want to invade America, they want to do this, they want to do that. I'm just like, come on, man. If you got all of these non-enlisted, these super duper fans that are strapped up, ready to go, and I'm pretty sure a good percentage of them have been trained to use the weapons that they own. Because I'm basing that on the people that I know that own guns. I'm gonna say a good 75%. No, let's be realistic. I'm gonna say a good 45% of the people that I know personally, are trained to use the weapons that they have, and most of them, I'm gonna say some of them are ex-military. Realistically, some of them are ex-military. I'm ex-military, so I know how to handle a weapon. I know how to use a weapon, but I don't own one. I don't own a firearm. But folks, we gotta get our heads around this realistically. Come on, man. These folks who are not enlisted can really step out and help us. If they're not gonna stop you from robbing the bank, but they know that so and so is falling from the sky, these people coming in a ground war situation. Come on, man. Too many people over here got guns. I think it was said that even when Japan had invaded, and invaded Pearl Harbor, that they didn't want a ground war because they felt like too many people in America own guns. I mean, come on, man. Let's be realistic about it. Let's rethink this whole take away people guns thing, man. Y'all got tripping, man. Tripping. Well, that's it for now. So click like, subscribe, or whatever you're gonna do. Make sure it benefits both of us. I hit you back later. Peace.